Kings 1, Part 3. Jeroboam's golden calves. And Jeroboam said in his heart, if this people go up to offer sacrifices in the temple of the Lord at Jerusalem, then the heart of this people will turn again to their Lord, to Rehoboam, king of Judah, and they will kill me, and return to Rehoboam, king of Judah. So the king took counsel and made 2 calves of gold, and he said to the people, you have gone up to Jerusalem long enough. Behold your gods, O Israel, who brought you up out of the land of Egypt. And he set one in Bethel, and the other he put in Dan. He also made temples on high places and appointed priests from among the people who were not of the Levites. He went up to the altar that he had made in Bethel on the 15th day in the 8th month, in the month that he devised from his own heart. A man of God confronts Jeroboam. And behold, a man of God came, and the man cried against the altar by the word of the Lord, and said, O altar, altar, thus says the Lord, behold, a son shall be born to the house of David, Josiah by name, and he shall sacrifice on you the priests of the high places who make offerings on you, and human bones shall be burned on you. This is the sign that the Lord has spoken. Behold, the altar shall be torn down, and ashes that are on it shall be poured out. Jeroboam, saying, seize him, and his hand which he stretched out against him dried up. The altar was torn down, and the ashes poured out. And the king said, pray for me, that my hand be restored. And the man of God entreated the Lord, and the king's hand was restored. Come home with me, I will not go in with you, for so was it commanded me by the Lord, by the word of the Lord, saying, you shall neither eat bread nor drink water, nor return by the way that you came. The prophet's disobedience. Now an old prophet lived in Bethel, and his son came and told him all that the man of God had done. And he said to his sons, saddle the donkey for me. And he went after the man of God and found him sitting under an oak. And he said to him, I also am a prophet as you are. And an angel spoke to me by the word of the Lord, saying, bring him back with you in the house, that he may eat bread and drink water. But he lied to him. So he went back with him and ate bread in his house and drank water. And after he had eaten and saddled the donkey, and as he went away, a lion met him on the road and killed him. Prophecy against Jeroboam. At that time, Abijah, the son of Jeroboam, fell sick. And Jeroboam said to his wife, arise and disguise yourself. Behold, Ahijah, the prophet, is there. Jeroboam's wife did so, and the Lord said to Ahijah, behold, the wife of Jeroboam is coming. Thus and thus shall you say to her, come in, wife of Jeroboam, why do you pretend to be another? Go tell Jeroboam, thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, you have done evil above all who were before you, and have gone and made for yourselves other gods and metal images, provoking me to anger, and have cast me behind your back. Therefore, behold, I will bring harm upon the house of Jeroboam, and will cut off from Jeroboam every male. Arise, therefore, go to your house. When your feet enter the city, the child shall die. And as she came to the threshold of the house, the child died. The death of Jeroboam. And the time that Jeroboam reigned was 22 years, and he slept with his fathers, and Nadab his son reigned in his place. Rehoboam reigns in Judah. Now Rehoboam, the son of Solomon, reigned in Judah. Rehoboam was 41 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 17 years in Jerusalem. And Judah did what was evil in the sight of the Lord, and they provoked him to jealousy with their sins that they committed, more than all that their fathers had done. For they also built for themselves high places and pillars and Asherim on every high hill and under every green tree. And there was also male cult prostitutes in the land. They did according to all the abominations of the nations that the Lord drove out before the people of Israel. In the 5th year of Rehoboam, Shishak, king of Egypt, came up against Jerusalem. He took away the treasures, and there was war between Rehoboam and Jeroboam continually. And Rehoboam slept with his fathers and was buried with his fathers in the city of David, and Abijam, his son, reigned in his place. Abijam reigns in Judah. Now in the 18th year of King Jeroboam, Abijam began to reign over Judah. He reigned for 3 years in Jerusalem, and he walked in all the sins that his fathers did before him. And there was war between Abijam and Jeroboam. And Abijam slept with his fathers, and Asa, his son, reigned in his place. Asa reigns in Judah. In the 20th year of Jeroboam, king of Israel, Asa began to reign over Judah. And he reigned 41 years in Jerusalem, and Asa did what was right in the eyes of the Lord, as David his father had done. He put away the male cult prostitutes out of the land, and he removed all the idols that his fathers had made. He also removed Maacah, his mother, from being queen mother, because she had made an abominable image for Asherah, and Asa cut down her image and burnt it. And there was war between Asa and Baasha, king of Israel, all their days. Behold, I am sending to you a present of silver and gold. Go break your covenant with Baasha, king of Israel, that he may withdraw from me. And Ben-Hadad listened to King Asa. In his old age he was diseased in his feet, and Asa slept with his fathers, and Jehoshaphat his son reigned in his place. Nadab reigns in Israel. Nadab, the son of Jeroboam, began to reign over Israel in the 2nd year of Asa, king of Judah, and he reigned over Israel 2 years. He did what was evil in the sight of the Lord. Baasha conspired against him, and Baasha struck him down. So Baasha killed him in the 3rd year of Asa, king of Judah, and reigned in his place. And as soon as he was king, he killed all the house of Jeroboam according to the word of the Lord that he spoke by his servant Ahijah. And there was war between Asa and Baasha, king of Israel, all their days. Baasha reigns in Israel. In the 3rd year of Asa, king of Judah, Baasha, son of Ahijah, began to reign over all Israel at Tirzah, and he reigned 24 years. He did what was evil in the sight of the Lord, and the word of the Lord came to Jehu against Baasha, saying, Behold, I will utterly sweep away Baasha and his house, and I will make your house like the house of Jeroboam. And Baasha slept with his fathers, and Elah, his son, reigned in his place. Elah reigns in Israel. In the 26th year of Asa, king of Judah, Elah, the son of Baasha, began to reign over Israel. He reigned 2 years, but his servant Zimri, commander of half his chariots, conspired against him when he was at Tirzah, drinking himself drunk. Zimri came in and struck him down and killed him in the 27th year of Asa, king of Judah, and reigned in his place. When he began to reign, as soon as he had seated himself on his throne, he struck down all the house of Baasha, according to the word of the Lord, which he spoke against Baasha by Jehu the prophet. Zimri reigns in Israel. In the 27th year of Asa, king of Judah, Zimri reigned 7 days in Tirzah. Now the troops were encamped against Gibbethon, which belonged to the Philistines, and the troops who were encamped heard it, said, Zimri has conspired and has killed the king. Therefore all Israel made Omri the commander of the army king over Israel that day in the camp. So Omri went, and all Israel with him, and they besieged Tirzah. And when Zimri saw that the city was taken, he went into the citadel of the king's house, and burned the king's house over him with fire, and died. Omri reigns in Israel. Then the people of Israel were divided into 2 parts. Half the people followed Tibni, the son of Ginath, to make him king, and half followed Omri. But the people who followed Omri overcame the people who followed Tibni. So Tibni died, and Omri became king. In the 31st year of Asa, king of Judah, Omri began to reign over Israel. And he reigned for 12 years. 6 years he reigned in Tirzah. Omri did what was evil in the sight of the Lord, and Omri slept with his fathers, and Ahab his son reigned in his place. Ahab reigns in Israel. In the 38th year of Asa, king of Judah, Ahab the son of Omri began to reign over Israel, and Ahab reigned over Israel in Samaria 22 years. And Ahab did what was evil in the sight of the Lord more than all who were before him. He erected the altar of Baal and the house of Baal, which he built in Samaria, and Ahab made an Asherah.